Welcome to SS2 Computer Science, Term 3, Week 9. JavaScript is the programming language of the web. If HTML is the structure of a web page and CSS is the styling, JavaScript is the behavior. It makes web pages interactive, dynamic, and responsive to user actions. JavaScript is also one of the most widely used programming languages in the world, used for web frontends, backends, Node.js, mobile apps, and more. By the end of this lesson, you will write basic JavaScript programs, understand variables, data types, operators, control flow, functions, and arrays, and understand how JavaScript interacts with HTML. Let us begin. How JavaScript works in a web page. HTML provides structure, CSS provides styling, JavaScript provides behavior and interactivity. JavaScript in HTML. Place JavaScript between script tags in HTML, or link an external file, script src equals app.js/script. JavaScript can change HTML content dynamically, respond to user events, click, hover, submit, validate form input, make HTTP request, fetch data from servers, manipulate the browser and cookies. Variables. A variable stores a value that can be used and changed. JavaScript has three ways to declare variables: var, old way, function scoped, avoid in modern code. Let, modern, block scoped, can be reassigned. Const, modern, block scoped, cannot be reassigned after initialization. Examples: let name equals Chidi, const pi equals 3.14159, let age equals 16, let is student equals true. Data types in JavaScript: string, text in quotes, hello or word. Number, integers and decimals, 42, 3.14, -7. Boolean, true or false. Null, intentional absence of a value, let x equals null. Undefined, a variable declared but not given a value, let y, // y is undefined. Object, a collection of key-value pairs, name, Chidi, age, 16. Array, an ordered list. JavaScript is dynamically typed. You don't declare the type is determined by the value. Operators, arithmetic, plus minus times / %, modulus, exponentiation. Comparison, equals, a equal value, equals, a equal value and type, equals, Logical, and, or. Not. Assignment, equals plus equals dash equals asterisk equals /=. String concatenation, hello plus word equals hello word, or template literals, hello $, and name, more readable. Control flow in JavaScript, if-else statement, if, condition, code if true, else if, other condition, code, else, code if all false. Example, let score equals 75, if, score greater than or equal to 70, console.log, distinction, else if, score greater than or equal to 60, console.log, credit, else if, score greater than or equal to 50, console.log, pass, else, console.log or fail. Console.log, outputs to the browser's developer console. Switch statement, an alternative to if-else when checking many specific values, switch, day, case Monday, console.log, start of work week, break, case Friday, console.log, end of work week, break, default, console.log, midweek. Loops, for loop, for, let I equals 0, I less than 5, I plus, console.log, outputs 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. While loop, let count equals 0, while, count 5, console.log, count plus. For, of loop, for arrays let fruit equals, for or let fruit of fruits, console.log, fruit. Break, exits the loop immediately. Continue, skips the rest of the current iteration and goes to the next. Functions in JavaScript. A function is a reusable block of code that performs a task. Function declaration, function greet, name, return hello, plus name plus, call, greet, Chidi, returns hello, Chidi. Function expression, const greet equals function, name, return hello, plus name plus. Arrow function, modern, concise const greet equals, name equals hello, plus name plus, same result, return is implicit for single expression arrow functions. Parameters and arguments. Parameters are the variable names in the function definition, arguments are the actual values passed when calling. Default parameters, function greet, name equals guest, return hello, plus name, greet, hello, guest, greet, Chidi, hello, Chidi. Return values, a function can return a value using return, if no return, the function returns undefined. Arrays in JavaScript, let numbers equals, arrays are 0 indexed, numbers equals 10, numbers.length equals 5. Array methods, push, item add to end. Pop, remove from end, return it. Shift, remove from front, return it. On shift, item add to front. Index of, item return index of item, -1 if not found. Includes, item return true/false. Slice, start, and return new array of elements from start to end, exclusive. Splice, index, count remove count elements starting at index. Map, callback return new array with each element transformed by callback. Filter, callback return new array of elements where callback returns true. For each, a callback call callback for each element, no return. Example, let squares equals dot filter x equals x greater than 5, //. The DOM, document object model, when a browser loads an HTML page, it creates a tree-like model of the page in memory called the DOM. JavaScript can access and manipulate this DOM to change the page dynamically. Selecting elements, document.getElementById, ID, gets element by its ID attribute. Document.querySelector, selector, gets first element matching CSS selector. Document.querySelector or selector, gets all matching elements, returns node list. Manipulating elements, element.textContent equals new text, changes the text content. Element.innerHTML equals strong bold text /strong, changes HTML content. Element.style.color equals red, changes CSS style. Element.classlist.add, highlight, adds a CSS class. Element.setAttribute, ref, https://example.com, changes attribute. Creating and adding elements, let new div equals document.createElement, div, creates new element. New div.textContent equals I am new, document.body.appendChild, new div, adds to end of body. Event handling, users interact with pages by clicking, typing, submitting, JavaScript responds to this through event listeners. Element.addEventListener, click, function, alert, button clicked, event types, click, mouse over, mouse out, key down, submit, change, load. Complete example, HTML, button ID equals my btn, click me, /button PID equals message /p. JavaScript, const btn equals document.getElementById, my btn, const message equals document.getElementById, message, btn.addEventListener, click, equals, message text content equals button was clicked. Time, plus new date, to local time string, message style.color equals green. When the button is clicked, the paragraph text changes and turns green. WAEC questions on JavaScript. Write a simple JavaScript function, declare variables with let/const, write loops in JavaScript, describe what the DOM is, explain event listeners, trace code output. Key points, JavaScript, the programming language of the web, adds behavior and interactivity to HTML/CSS pages. Variables, let, reassignable, block scoped, const, not reassignable, avoid var. Data types, string, number, boolean, null, undefined, object, array. Template literals, hello $, a name, more readable than concatenation. Control flow, if/else, switch, for, while, for, of, break, continue. Functions, function declaration, function expression, arrow functions, default parameters, return. Arrays, zero-indexed, methods, push, pop, shift, map, filter, for each, includes. DOM, browser's tree model of the HTML page, JavaScript can read and change it. Document.getElementById, query selector, element.textContent, element.style, class list.add. Events, add event listener, click, callback, respond to user interactions. WAEC examination, write simple JavaScript programs, trace output, explain DOM and events, compare let/con/var, write arrow functions.